Good day and welcome back to Portland Meadows Racing Live Track. Handing over Matt Jukic joining you once again. It is Sunday, September 2nd. We're looking at the only pick four on the card, the late pick four, encompassing the last four races. Of course, 14% takeout. Don't forget, good value here for your dollar at Portland Meadows. Also, don't forget there is that special holiday Monday racing, Labor Day, across North America. Labor Day racing does bring us the Portland Mile, of course, very prestigious race here in the Pacific Northwest. 35,000 on the line. Looks like a nice renewal of that heat. 24 bucks we're going to spend in this pick four yet again. We're going to go four deep. Remember, one of the toughest legs in this pick four. To kick it off right away, we're going to go with the 1, the 5, the 7, and the 8. I think the more interesting ones are on the outside. Of course, the 1, God Admit It, has been the runner-up in her last two starts. Been a few lengths behind the winner, so just depending on what the price is, depending on whether you want to bet the win of this one or just try and beat it with some of the other ones. I think there are some other solid choices in here. But two starts here, second both times. But again, by about 5 lengths in each of them. You may want to tread lightly. One you have to cover, but not one you have to single. We have a couple newcomers in the next two spots. The 5, Play a Cabaret, and the 7, Jenny's Turn. Both of them coming us via NoCal. One's putting blinkers on, one's taking the blinkers off. The 5, Play a Cabaret, will be putting them on. Did show some speed last out. Maybe the shades will help this gal go a touch further in the local debut. The 7, Jenny's Turn, is going to take them off after a failed effort, or a failed attempt with them anyways. It was really tough. Had the 11 hole that day, broke on top. A bit of a wide journey from there. Maybe they can get this one to relax. Of course, Anne Sanguinetti, Nick Lowe have been a pretty good tandem so far, hitting at 57% at the meet. That's 4 for 7. Definitely one you want to cover. I guess the interesting one in here, and I don't know what the price is going to be really on the 8, See You at Sunup. Mark Anderson and James Fields. James doesn't start many first-timers here, but you look at his record, guy is solid. He's 9 for 24, 36% win clip. Seems that he knows exactly where to spot these ones. Comes in with a good, works under this one's tab, 50 and change out of the gate, breezing denotion as well. So maybe interesting. Not very much experience with first timers, but looks like the thing can run, and the trainer can definitely get the job done. We're going to single in the 6 race. That's the 7. What's a Million? Mary Jo Terleski does take the call here. This guy just shows up in battles every single time. He's hit the board in 41 of his 60 trips to the post, and always gives you an effort. Been a little wind shy this year, which is a bit of a concern. 11 trips to the post, just that one win. 5 runner-up efforts, a lot of them by less than a length. So he's always never far off. I just think he needed to single somewhere. This might be the one. What's a Million in the 6th, the 7 horse. We're going to try and stand on one leg there. Off into the 7th, the feature event. I guess the one that everyone's going to be focused on is a matter of what the price is going to be. It's probably going to be pretty short on the 5, He'll Rock You, coming off that dominating maiden victory, drawing off by 16 lengths. But if you look back through his form, he's had some trouble getting that maiden victory. Went off the favorite in 5 straight races before finally getting that maiden score. Definitely one to have covered. You may want to single him if you can. I just don't get a great feeling for him. It really took it all kind of falling together for him to get the job done. I think he'll have a much tougher go of it here with winners for the first time. Of course, he does land that next logical spot here with the non-2 crew. But the other one we're going to have to cover in here is the 8, Richards Doing Time. Might be that closest pursuer to He'll Rock You, whether he's just in front of him or just a touch behind him. Depends on how they want to break. Richards Doing Time might be able to work up that good trip right in behind him, hopefully run him down. They finish in similar times. I think He'll Rock You will be interesting to see what he does first time with winners. Off into the last, we're going to cover 3 in here. The 1, Snowbound Hero, the one taking the shades off, and here going to stretch out after a bunch of sprints so far this season. Had a good try at a mile, okay at a mile and 16th. Might just try and wire them from the inside post. We'll see how far he can take them. Definitely one you want to have covered. The 4, Timber Twister, just 2 tries going this far, 2 third-place efforts. You're going to look back to last year, first time sprinting since the layoff. It actually was earlier this year in the spring when it was going a flat mile. I guess the interesting one, the one that I actually might have the most interest in, is the 7, Flag Blue. Only a maiden in here, but trying to beat winners. They really wanted to get the distance, has been running well lately. Was actually second behind He'll Rock You last out. So if we see He'll Rock You draw off and win again, you might want to upgrade Flag Blue in the last. So it's 1, 5, 7, and 8 with the 7, with the 5 and 8. 1, 4, 7 last. 24 bucks get you in that 14% takeout pick 4 here on Sunday, September 2nd. Get lucky.